Hey everyone, this is Dragon Cowboy coming to you live from the Dragon's Den for another night in the world of Kaataria. Hey everyone, this is Dragon Cowboy coming to you live from the Dragon. And first off, we are still at like $324.50 raised for the Trevor Project. Please go check them out. Check out link. Check them out because they do an awesome job for LGBT and teens in general that goes through a lot of hardships. And I did a special D&D this past Saturday that, of course, anyone can access on my VODs. That I felt like it was a story that should be out there of what some of these people could go through. I did it special. And let's just say that is something that was not easy for me to do as a DM. Because I have to play a lot of these type of characters, and I can tell you right now, in the world of Kaataria, Bowsrow's not as dark as they are. That I had to do Saturday. So, if you want to understand more about that, why don't you check that stream out? Check out the Trevor Project and such. Also, I couldn't have done it without these wonderful streamers and such that's in this chat with me. So, Ellie, why don't you start us off talking about you and your dad's channel?
So my dad currently is in. My dad currently does Guild Wars 2. He does Skyrim. He does GTA. He does a lot of different things, and he's currently been helping out with the Trevor Project as well. And he's also a helper on a suicide hotline. So if anybody's looking for that, just at the Trevor Project, they'll figure it. They'll help you out. So yeah.
Thank you for that. Fuzzy, why don't you go next?
Okay. Hello, I am Pembroke67. I am a gamer for the most part. I play games like Tetris, Spyro, Risk of Rain, Guild Wars 2, along with a bunch of other games. Sadly, at this current point in time, I am unable to stream due to some technical issues on my end. But once I'm able to get all of that sorted, I'll be sure to let people know, and that I can, and I'll be streaming once again. Meanwhile, you can watch all the other amazing streamers here on the channel, here in our amazing group, including Beacon37 over here. Go ahead, hun.
Okay. Thank you. I have to really emphasize here. It's gonna be turned off in like 2 seconds, but here we go. Let's see. So this, and then we got this. Let's see. So if you look at this, look what happened. Yeah, that was a great stream today. Look. And what do you know? Guess what? I guess Ori wants to break this Discord call. Okay, let's just talk simply then. It's not still up, right? The screen.
I can't even get it pulled up in time, so.
All right, cool. You know what? Will o' the Wisps, shitty sequel. You run for risk of losing all of your progress at any time. It could be from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. I saw a whole bunch of stories. Don't play the game. Don't be like, oh, because it has a fantastic soundtrack, it's a great game. No, it's not. It's not. And in fact, I'm basically just blowing through the easiest difficulty just to prove how stupid it is. Because let's talk. We got the fantastic Sin of Anubis to agree, and others to be like, wait, why is everything 3 times less expensive? I could breathe underwater. You know that I beat a frog boss today. Could have used that on and stuff. Yeah, it's real great. Real great.
Stupid.
Yep. Whole level could breathe underwater perfectly fine. So yeah, just listen to the soundtrack. And I guess if you absolutely want to, if it's on sale, maybe play like easy or something. But if you play normal or hard mode and you can't do this game in one sit down like I am right now, because I'm not turning it off. I don't trust the game. I'm beating it before I go to bed tonight. Besides, I'm already on the fourth wisp already. So yeah, just understand this game is not good. It's not good. When you can't save someone's progress, it immediately goes to a crap list. Don't keep playing it unless you know you can just blaze through it. Because if it happens multiple times, it's not worth your time. So I'm looking forward to Saturday or Friday, excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday. I am looking forward to Saturday. That's another reason. But Friday for my streaming, because it will be good old roguelike games like good old Skull the Hero Slayer, which guess what? I love the developer teams. They went to my Twitter and they liked my, I'm about ready to play this game and stuff. That's cool. I'm proud of them. Bosses might be annoying and repetitive, not getting the right skulls for when you want them and stuff, and not getting enough HP and whatever. But you know what? At least I feel like I can get better at that game. This, no. So yeah. And then of course on Sunday, 11 a.m. Central, we're going to be doing, unless something changes, areas with the Crimson Plateau and all that stuff, Dragon. What's that general area in Guild Wars 2?
The core world of Kaataria, and
What the fuck is going on with Guild Wars? Or I mean our freaking call now. I love it. Okay. You know,
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
all right,
You
Elaine,
want
go
me-
ahead and talk about your channel, and then Wolfie follow it up.
Okay.
Oh, I'm Aline Retian here. I plan on streaming sometime when I get the chance. I play a variety of games. I do upload clips to my YouTube channel, which is Dranther Aline. But in the meantime, you have these amazing streamers that you can watch. Go ahead, Woofy.
Hi, I'm Wolfie, as a lot of people know me, but also on Twitch I'm known as Wolf_Abby_Labuza. I do a lot of artwork for Dragon and Beacon, like their Twitch badges and their a lot of their emotes. I mainly do. I also am working on my fashion portfolio, and I'm taking you guys, the viewers, along with me for that ride and answering any fashion questions or just bullshitting with you guys, honestly. But I am also a casual gamer. I will play games with these guys like Minecraft or Guild Wars 2 or whatever we can play at the current time. And I'm just I don't have a set schedule because I have a lot of stuff going on in real life. So when I do stream, please follow and notify your and hit the notification button so you do know when I go live. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So, hopefully Beacon is able to get back in here before long. And Lola was doing some things, so she should be back here before long as well.
I've been back.
Ah!
Well, dang. At least that's... So, with...
we have a quiet one here. I see.
yeah, so... Yeah. So, definitely check out all these great streamers. I mean, some of them has been having some problems today, technically, and all that, which has not been good. Plus, sorry, game developments, but that's the thing. We're going into a Dungeons and Dragons tabletop game. Less technical problems unless it's internet related. So hopefully we'll have it come back in here, but let's get into tonight's World of Kaataria. So, last time we were with our group for Monday nights, started setting up for a wedding between Helena Packrose and Sabanka Fire Dancer after they had gotten in on the boat and such. Amethyst able to reconnect with her mother, Lady Copperkey. Got to meet Pepper and the two fathers of these are Godfather and True Father. Both were there. Definitely having to get probably outfits for the wedding as well to get set up. Just general great plannings all around. No, something's happening that, thanks to that Friday night group, is kind of got a wrench in things, but we'll work
Whoops.
around that.
Whoops.
But as such, it just depends on if they would run into each other, because this is a big pack harbor town. It might not even get face to face until after the wedding for all intents and purposes. But with that, it was the next day, and Helen had already gotten measured for the. You know what, Sid? I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
So, right now, it's coming down to maybe a bachelorette party's happening for the two individuals, plus some other things going on. So at the moment, as I said, Helen had already gotten her dress measurements done and such. Savanka's probably heading there. What's the rest of you doing right now and such? Getting ready. I know, I think Bastille was actually looking for a place for the bachelorette party. And I think even Tejedo's trying to help with that.
Well, Tejeda would be looking for Bastille since she remembered Drache had told her about some locations where the bachelorette party could be held.
Okay.
Well, if she finds me or whatever, or is there with me, then woo, interaction time.
Let's say she found you. I mean, you've gone out doing a few things, and you've run into her. She's obviously looking for you and such.
Oh, hey there, Tejeda. So, bachelorette parties.
Oh, Bastille, there you are. I have some information about the bachelorette party if you're interested on hearing it.
Information? What? I mean, yes, I am.
Well, I was talking to Drache, and apparently there are areas already set up for a bachelorette party on the east and the west side of town.
Help me find those places, please.
wasn't exactly told where they are, but I'm pretty sure we can find them easily.
Okay, well,
You were given a description as what would be above the doors with the moon, stars, and like a rose vine type deal around it. You know
Yeah,
that much.
Taheda would let but still know that description of the ornaments or design above the door.
Well, they definitely didn't skimp the details, but I mean, that's Drache and all that for you, so. But yeah, all right. Let's definitely go. I mean, you're definitely welcome to come with me. I'd definitely like to help. So,
Well, I'll gladly help you.
Okay, so are you going to go east or west side?
lady chooses.
I guess east.
Okay. So as you're going to the east side here, consider the Arcana's shop is like almost in the dead center of this town, where she has had it set up. Of course, this place has expanded over the years. Usually, Arcanus likes to be on the outer edges, but this place she's actually in the dead center because of how much it's grown over the years. So, as you're heading over there, perception check from both of you.
Let's see. Perception. Oh.
Alright, actually it would be advantage, but you've made the DC either way, so we won't worry about that, Taheda. Because you have to rely on your hearing. But as you're going over, still you've noticed already a couple of different potion shops, another like weaponry shop that dealt more like with archery style stuff. Then you finally see this building. Consider it like probably the size of a small mansion style house in a way, but yet it's not a mansion in that sense. That's kind of like the size, but it's like a. But you also notice the symboling and such over the door that was described to you, along with two elven women. Though you recognize them quite easily. You definitely recognize one as it's Pepper there. And the other one being Ren that she's introduced, though I don't know if that was actually to you, but talking to one of the Wolfgarians there. And if I have to, Ellie, I'll feed you what's going on, because actually this is the side where you set up the Savanka's party side. So as you two are walking up, you see her there, so.
Well, I guess we could just wait for them to finish talking, and if they see us, we'll talk to them. Sound good? I don't like interrupting people, so.
I agree. Let's wait.
Ren would actually kind of like tap on Pepper's arm and kind of point over to you two.
Pepper would look over there and just, or look at those two and smile and, "Hello, lovers. How you doing?"
Nerves. Hoping that this will work. How about you?
Hmm, hopefully it will.
Well,
That's no.
go ahead.
Oh no, I was just trying to see if it worked. Sorry, my Discord's going in and out.
Okay. So, yeah, so go ahead.
So I'm just like, well, from what Taheda told me, from what Drache told her, this place looks like a good place for a bachelorette party. I mean, I'm half guy, so I mean, I take what I get.
It's alright. Wouldn't say it's the best place, but as long as there's alcohol, it's fine.
Yeah, definitely making sure I have enough of that, not just in one bag either. But that's besides the point.
And actually, with that, the Wolfgarian would turn to you. You're trying to set up a bachelorette party for Helen of Packrose?
Yes, you'd be correct.
Well, I guess, of course, you don't know the customs and such. You need to go to the West Side place, as this is usually for the groom, or how we're dictating it to be the other half. I'm sorry if you made the trip over here, but the other side's where you need to begin set up at for it.
Damn it. And I totally could have passed off as a dude.
Well, kick butt over here at Sylvanka's side, and looks like I learned something. Let's go, Tata. West Side. So we go off, or at least I do.
I will go with the still to the west side.
All right. So as you are going, I mean, you notice a lot of different things, and you finally get over to the west side where it's at, and you'll see some things being carried into this building already, like tables and such. By a few different Wolfgarians, so.
Well, I talked to whoever, would be like a receptionist or, just not doing something like carrying chairs or whatever. And I'm just like, hello, I'm Bastille Babliole, and I was selected to help with a bachelorette party for good old Helen of Peck Rose, along with Taheda here.
You will see uh this female Wolfgarian actually look over at you. Oh yes, I'm Ladago of Packrose. Actually cousin to Helen's. I'm sorry if I started doing some extra preparations for her bachelorette party as I was her cousin. I understand you are supposed to be her bridesmaid. I know it's kind of like your job, but I've been kind of already starting to do some of this. Hopefully you don't mind.
Well, you see, you and me are like already starting to have a connection here. Like we're becoming friends because I'm half male. I didn't go to bachelorette parties at all. So it seems like whatever is driving you to make this party is really going to be useful in helping me have a awesome party. So thank you.
Oh well, I'm glad. Yeah. Um. I've already got some. Also got some wine that's gonna be here along with some nice the sweet tooth thing, as they say, different sweets and such for it. I don't know about entertainment per se. I was thinking of just getting some of the singers and such because I don't. Due to she is Wolfgarian by nature.
Yeah, makes sense. Uh, I mean, I love singing too, so I mean, I sing myself, and I prefer musical entertainment, but I heard entertainment from when I asked people about about bachelorette parties, so I could go find it if you want. It's up to you. I mean, we work together here, figure out what I could do, and you keep on doing your groove.
Oh, I'm just trying to think about that about my cousin, and I just don't know if she would. At times, she's kind of too conservative in her mannerisms and such. I don't know if you notice that, unless she's loosened up way more than I know now.
No, I've been around her for a while. I know some things. So yeah.
If you think it'll go over good, then by all means, you can definitely look up for some of that entertainment. Be over by the. I would go over by the harbor to one of the a couple of places over there that has a lot of entertainers. I'm sure you can find the appropriate style if you
Alrighty.
wish.
I will definitely do that.
Okay.
Thanks again for doing this.
Yeah, I figure up just to say, because I know how soon they want to get this done. We try to have the party tonight, so I know last minute stuff, but what can I say? Want to kind of get things done and quickly.
Yeah, as long as you double check everything and all that. I mean, I have no, real harps about it. I'm just glad I'm not the lead person here, and we're I'm the official one, and you're the one that's definitely gonna get a lot of the credit. if I have to say anything about it, so.
And just look out for my cousin, because she definitely deserves happiness. She's not had the easiest of lives, I'm sure.
Yeah. And so I'll wave to her unless Tejada wants to say anything to her, and then I'll be off.
Tejada would say, and with Girian, keep up the good work, and then follow Bastille.
Oh, of course, of course. Good luck on what else you're trying to locate. As I said, I think I got most everything other than who would be at Helen's bachelorette party, because I'm sure we got who's going to be over for Savanka's.
Let's see. Want me to roll anything so I could see how many people I remember or could guess correctly?
Well, you don't really have to roll on anything, because it's just of the group, yourself and Tejada or Helen's bridesmaids type deal, maid of honor bridesmaid. So you two are gonna be there at it anyway, cause you're part of it. As for the one that might be like, well, would she want to be at Helen's or would she want to be at Savanka's? Is probably gonna be Amethyst.
So I'll be like, well, I mean, there's two of us, and then there is Amethyst Copper Keys, so we'll see if she wants to be at Lanka's or here. All I gotta say is she knows about the laws and all that. She had a real nice talk about that, but let's get real here. She likes alcohol. So that's probably going to be her big.
Well, we don't have a law against being drunk. We just frown upon it. So it's not like she would be breaking any laws. It's just tonight could be one of those nights that you could get away with it easier than most.
I think you just became her new best friend if she finds out. So yeah, I'll definitely talk to Amethyst about that. So expect at least 3 people. Yeah, being us.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. We'll try to have a few of the others. I mean, this is short notice, so it's probably not going to be big crowds, but I'm sure it's still going to be fine.
Yeah, for sure. Oh boy, harbor time.
Yeah, so on your way to our harbor, let me, Grom,
Hi.
what are you up to?
That is a very good question.
Yes, I hope you have an answer for me.
Out of character, has Grom actually loaded his character?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
But honestly, what was Grom asked to be aside from?
You're standing up there with Savanka. Savanka actually is standing on her side with Pepper.
I guess he'll go to the tailor to find a suit. No, he's gonna go in his armor.
Yeah, you wanted. You probably
He's gonna
going.
head to the armorer. He's
Yeah.
gonna head to the armorer.
Okay. Okay.
He
So
needs to get the dent fixed, anyways.
yeah. So you head over there to the armorers. And you will see older Wolfgarian kind of working on something in the forge as such when you finally get over there. Because I mean, even though this is like freezing weather, you still want the forge outside of a building usually because of how
Yeah.
hot it can get.
He'll enter the shop and knock on the door.
I mean, you see him outside. I mean, his forge is right outside the shop. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah, you see him out at the forge.
He'll knock on something to get his attention.
Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. What can I help you with?
I'm here to get my armor touched up before the wedding. If possible.
Well, shoot, that's definitely important right now with whose wedding it is. Okay. Uh, sure, sure. What do you need? Just like any dents in it, buffed out, shined up, that sort of thing.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Not a problem, not a problem. Should be ready by this afternoon if you'll go ahead and hand over the armor and I'll take care of it.
He'll put the armor down. The chest beast having the giant dent in it from the cannon.
Yeah, he kind of looks at that. Need to watch what you go up against, I think.
Yeah. Kind of what happens when a cannon gets filled up too much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll have it ready by this evening. It's not a problem because this is excellent craftsmanship stuff. I would say it's almost dwarvish made. Mithril.
It is actually, yes.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I'll get it all buffed up. Nice and shining for the wedding and such.
Thank you very much.
So with that,
He'll,
you see him go ahead and
he'll-
take armor and start already working on it.
He's gonna ask, can I look at some of your armor sets you have available?
They'll be right inside the building there. My wife is in there taking care of stuff in there. You're welcome to look at those armor sets. Nothing spectacular, nothing like this. I can say that much.
All right, thank you. He'll then head inside and he's gonna check on the full plate armors.
Whole plate. Okay. Do a perception check for that.
Okay. Okay. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't even have a helmet on that could be turned backwards.
That's the running joke on Tuesday nights about the helmet being turned backwards.
I was going to ask that soon too. I'm like, what is?
Yes, Valgraj, who's a paladin, sometimes has their helmet on backwards. So, yeah, Gromp, you go in there looking around, and they actually don't have any whole plate style armor. It's about. It's nothing like what you're already wearing as it is. This thing, it's just like, obviously, might not be as great of a craftsman as like the dwarves you got yours from. So,
All right. He'll he'll continue. He'll once he doesn't find anything, he'll head off.
all right, where are you planning on heading off to?
Um, he's gonna find one of the guards, or one of the guards.
And guards. Okay, sure. That's not a major issue. You definitely can find some. About where in town are you looking at this? Are you still looking around this area? Are you going to look closer to center town, edge of town?
Center of town.
Okay. So you see the Arcanist is shopping on. You definitely see a couple of looks like pack members that's like doing a patrol through. I mean, you don't see a lot of this, but due to the way this is a harbor town, it seems like they have a little more security and such. Though I want you to do another perception check.
Oh boy.
All right. Uh,
Okay.
oh, come on.
Actually, I'm bringing a side of relief on that right now. So, and probably another character is too. So, yeah, you can walk up to these guards.
Okay, at least it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's
Um,
yeah. You were supposed.
n-
You just don't catch sight of something right now. That's all it is. So, walking up to the guards, what do you wish to say to them, or
he'll give a salute to them and asks, uh, "Hello, I'm part of Helen's crew. I was wondering if I could ask you a quick question."
oh, they stop, look, kind of give their own the Bulgarian salute for rose, pack rose, and they're like, yes, of course. Well, how can we help you?
I was wondering if the Wolfgarians had any. Do you use any special blades or have any ceremonious blades on swords on you while you have a wedding?
They kind of look at, not usually, no. We don't do that sort of type of traditions. I mean, the main thing is as you know, we're pack rose, so our emblem of the rose is the most significant thing usually.
Yeah, I did have that thought. I was just wondering if you did it with any sort of blades or anything.
One question.
Hmm?
You're probably wearing your cloak. Do you have the pack lily crest on?
I do not believe so.
You don't think you would have it on?
I don't think I have it on my armor.
You're not wearing your armor at the moment.
I
Do you have your cloak? Usually that's like used on the cloak and all, unless you put it on the armor. You know the pack lily crest that Lana gave you. That's what I was asking about.
hmm. Uh, he would nod. Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. I was
Sorry.
asking you that as a DM, if you would, if you had. I'm debating on
Um,
the role here.
does if he has the Pack Lily cloak?
Yeah, like
No, he has the.
crap. Do you have like the clasp, whatever, on you right now, visible? It's the way I'm saying this. I need to kind of know. I definitely need to know if you do.
I don't have that cloak written down, so as of right now, I am going to say no. But he does have the um, Lana's lucky lily pendant
That's what I was
on.
talking about, the
So,
pendant. So you do have the pendant.
oh, The pendant, yes.
Okay, it is on you. All right. So,
Yes.
well, the one that was talking to you, of course, was talking about that rose, and it looks like you caught an eye of someone from Pack Lily, though. Seeing that you have that pendant.
Yes. Lana.
I see. Yeah, that's definitely something to at least have showing at the wedding would definitely be a honor thing. Definitely would be a respect and such to display as you technically are a representative of Pack Lily since you're in with one of them. It would be like an honor thing.
Understood. Thank you.
Anytime. So, anywhere else at the moment before I cut to Amethyst? Where are you planning to go next? And we're going to say you're walking there as I go to Amethyst to follow her.
After that, he would probably start heading back.
Heading back to the kind of like the chiefess's mansion house deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So Amethyst, you had already been having to help your mother recover a little bit from a hangover, as you didn't feel a thing from getting that drunk the night before. And after a while, your mother had to go take care of some other business. So, what are you planning on doing while that was going on?
Well, Amethyst needs to get a hold of our brother.
Okay.
And so while she's at it, she also needs to get fitted for a some sort of ceremonial covering for the ceremony, obviously. But after, so she would have had to have gone back to her. Oops. She would have had to gone back to her rooms to check on mom.
Yeah, as I stated, your mom's like, okay, I'm better. I need to go take care of some business at the moment.
So I guess she's gonna head to Helen's room because that's where she last saw.
All right. So you go over to Helen's room, knocking
You
on
go
the.
knock on the door.
Okay.
You'll hear Helen go, "It's unlocked. Come in."
All right, Amethyst walks in, and she's got an inkwell, an ink pen, and a bit of parchment.
Okay.
Well, Helen, what are you doing? Are you decent?
Yes, I have my dress back on. I'm just trying to tie my corset back up with very shaky, nervous hands.
Well, do you have a moment to sit down?
Oh, yes.
You look like you could use a sit down. So, I need to talk to both of you and Sylvanka about about writing your vows down. Have you decided what you're going to say during the ceremony?
Oh, right. That's just one of the many things now on my mind. So for right now, no, I have no clue what I'm going to say.
Well, if you'd like to start composing, I am all ears.
I don't even know where to begin. I have so many stuff to figure out.
Okay, well, just have a seat. And now, you're not the only one who's nervous. I've certainly never officiated a wedding, but fortunately, we have some books. And I have a sample. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the joining hands. Do you wish to be... Now, will this be a hand-fasting, a joining of hands, a happy union?
I don't know. Seriously, I have a lot on my mind.
Well, you are the one who wanted to get married.
It's not only
That's
that.
sort of what a marriage is.
It's not only just a wedding, though. My cousin can be in danger.
I'm sorry, what?
Why my
I
cousin?
didn't know this was that kind of a wedding.
Forget my friend for one fucking second, okay? I mean, as in kidnapped by Batharath and being a freaking sacrificial lamb.
Was this gone over last week? Because I feel like I've missed something out of character.
Helen learned this.
Helen's the only one that really knows it. So even though you might have missed it, you missed it as a character too. So
yeah, Helen's just like
supposed to know. Amethyst gets very sad and wibbly at this.
Because I didn't have time to think of a way to bring it up to the group.
Oh, well.
There's a lot going on.
First. All right. We'll go rescue your cousin.
No,
We'll get married afterward.
No.
You don't want to rescue your cousin.
It's not that I don't want to rescue him. It's right.
Right. Well, let's think less like a bride and more like a chiefess. Wedding's supposed to be a happy ceremony. Now, if you're upset and worried, and you've every reason to be, then we might have to adjust our priorities. Have you mentioned this to anybody else?
I want to, but I didn't find time to do it. Or I don't know how to word it without sounding like I didn't want to get married first. A lot of the problem is my cousin hasn't been really in contact with us. I only know one of them has. And she's here at the pack right now. It's her brother that I'm worried about. But it could be a false alarm too, and it could be him just not wanting to talk to any of us on his journey. Like I'm still on mine. So there's multiple factors playing in with this.
As this happens, you hear a knock on the door that conjoins your room with Savanka's like, "Hey, love, I'm coming in there. I'm gonna finish dressing in there and such. I'm already gotten sized and all that. Hopefully,
Amethyst is in the room.
all right. So it's another woman in the room. I don't care. She just opens
Okay.
the and she'll open the door coming on in. And as I say, she's just like in underwear. We're going to just say that. And
Okay.
got
Something a little bit more decent than Kaataria. A
well,
little bit more.
maybe a little bit more. I mean, but she has her other clothes, and she just wanted to change it. It's like, I mean, it's another woman. She's not too worried about it. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, Amethyst, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I just got finished with all the sizing I had to go through for my dress.
Oh, good. I had just come in to talk about vows when I heard Amethyst gives a penetrating look at Helen. There might be other issues afoot, or might not. You were saying, Helen?
Like I said, it's a 50-50 chance.
A 50-50 chance of what?
Remember the cousin that I want to scream at and yell at and throttle him because he hasn't been talking to us at all?
Yeah. I mean,
My uncle brought up a very good point. It turns out that he might be one of the less than desired way to say this, a sacrificial lamb, or he just might not be wanting to talk to us.
Dear brother of mine.
Has there been any proof one way or another?
No, there hasn't been any proof yet. But the fact that we did send out, I did ask my uncle to send out a call for him to be here, and not a lot of the packs have seen him recently, is starting to worry me.
well, from what I understand, the wedding's happening the next day or whatever, or next couple of days. It's not like we can just travel wherever in a blink of an eye.
Exactly. Hence the reason why I'm trying not to be too worried about it.
And for all you know, he could be just being one of these cousins that don't give a shit right now and is trying to enjoy his journey. I'm sure there's been
Exactly.
Wolfgarians like that.
Yes, there has been.
Doesn't even sound like you get along with this fellow. Not that I'm saying family doesn't come first, but
We sometimes tend to not see eye to eye a lot.
well, there's two ways to look at it. We can either stop the wedding and go get your cousin, or we can get on with the wedding and then rescue your cousin after.
Honestly, I really do want to have the wedding before we go rescue anyone.
Well, then, I guess that part's settled. If anything, after the wedding and all, I'll see if I can't talk to Pepper and get into some context and see if maybe and such, just going to need a good description of them. There's always other ways of spotting someone than just normal ways.
Yes, I know. And thank you for offering that. Anyway, you were talking about vowels now, Amethyst?
Lola, you there?
Hello?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
I
Helen.
said,
I didn't.
anyway, you were talking about the vowels now.
Right. So, as I was saying, I can simply go on with a standard wedding rehearsal, or you can have personalized vowels. I thought I might go through. I might go through the usual steps, and you could decide if that's good enough or if you'd like to change things. And since you're both here, that'll make things all the easier.
Okay, you hear from Savanka. So, what's your mind on that?
I'm not good at putting my how I feel onto paper or into words. As you can tell, the entire time we've been a couple, I fail at that epically. And I mean epically.
You just have Savanka kind of just yeah. I'm usually you're bit better than that for you. You know, I can still be nervous about it too.
Yet you can still actually form a sentence. I can't.
So maybe
I
just a
think
generalization one would probably be better for us since
it looks like we're going to. Yeah, I think you're going to do what with finishing this sentence. I do. So we'll just leave the vows to me.
Thank you.
thank you, Amethyst. We have so much to do, and
Not enough time.
yeah, in fact, I was supposed to give this to you,
Mm.
Helen. She hands you your slip of paper. As you open it up, you read that you're to be at the Moon and Star Sanctum on the west side of town. Sign Legato, Legata, your cousin,
Oh.
at such and such this evening.
Oh. Oh, lovely. Okay. Alright, that's a thing still, too. Oh, God. I just fold the paper back up, being like, yep, okay.
Uh, I don't know. It was one of Wolfgarians. I also got one that, though mine was from Pepper. I don't know what's.
I know which Bulgarian it was. Don't worry. It's fine. I know what you want from me. It's fine. I hope to God Bastille had found that place already. If not, I have to go find him to show him where it is, and that's that would be sad for me.
Oh, trust me. Bastille's probably got everything under control.
Sure, sure. We'll go with that. We'll be yes. Let's go with that. Yeah, everything's under control.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to need to see the tailor.
She was. I would point to Savanka and be like, "She was with him last, so ask him." Her. I did not mean to say him. I really actually meant to say her. I had a long day in real life. I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah, so Savanka's like, oh yeah, going back to the tailor shop here, about like 2 blocks away or 2 buildings away from the Arcanus' shop in the center of town is where they were going.
Oh, they're going to that store? Oh, I know where it is.
Yeah, from what I hear, definitely. Oh, that's right. You're supposed. They said come by about I guess about 2 or 3 hours before evening sunset to try on the dress. They said they should have yours ready by then, and mine will be ready to be tried on about an hour or two later.
Okay. Yeah, I know what shop they're using. Okay.
Yeah, so you could go there. From what I hear, they got like all hands there working on anything and everything.
Okay, there's all hands on deck for this entire thing already.
Well, what do you expect? I mean, they're really going out of their way for you because you are a future chiefess.
Yes, I know. And I sometimes hate doing this to them too. It's just how I am. It's how I will be always.
Complicated. What?
Yes. No, yes. Yes.
All right,
I'm
so
a very complicated person.
so of course she was telling you that Amethyst as to where the tailor shop is and such for you to go.
Okay, Amethyst heads in that direction. She also has a wedding gift to buy.
Okay. I do want you to make a perception check as you are passing the Arcanus shop. Okay. That's right.
Was that a sigh of relief?
Yes. Because of Friday night, all the Friday night people are like, shit! When do we have to switch characters? Shit!
Yeah, luckily for you.
Well, Amethyst isn't familiar with this town, and everybody's a lot taller than her, so she's just looking for
Well.
the damn shop.
Most people are.
You could have always asked me to take you there. I knew where the shop was.
You've got high perception. You stay put. High perception.
I'm just trying to help, man. Jeez.
Yeah, well, that's a
Man.
thing. Luckily for the DCN, since you're not proficient, I'm lucky right now.
Do you
I
have
mean,
any
I have to.
proficient?
I'm proficient in perception.
Yeah, Grom's still the proficient one. So yeah,
No, Miss Mega Super Proficient has been blinked off to another dimension.
Sadly, yes.
yes, sadly.
Also, Tejeda is proficient in that as well.
Oh, seriously? What the? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you don't have to be proficient because you have advantage
Yes, this is true.
for most cases.
for most cases, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, Amethyst, you go by, you hear like maybe Who knows? You think it's from somewhere else, but you could have sworn you heard like someone just screaming about a book or something. But you just don't know where it was coming from, so you just move on.
Fine.
Everything's fine.
None of my business.
Yeah, yeah, that's the way I think Amethyst would. You go into.
All right. So we're going into a shop.
Yes, we are.
Does Amethyst know the name of this person? Because Lola's forgotten it.
Uh, Now, this is a famous tailor. Do you remember the tailor's name? That was rolled last week. If you would remember that.
Oh yeah, no, it's great for. I'm sure Amethyst probably remembers.
Yeah,
Me, on the other
Jogara.
hand.
Tailor
Jogara?
extraordinary. Yeah, Jogara. Elvish
Okay.
guy that's wearing almost like a dress instead. I mean, very flamboyant. Basically, my
Oh.
tailor that's based off of a Witcher 3 character. Tailor.
I love that guy.
All right. So
Lola, you should
Amethyst.
you
Go
should
on.
know that you should know that guy. You played Witcher enough.
Yeah, I know. I know that guy, but I just didn't know the name in Kaataria.
Yeah. So, yeah, you already see him working on a couple of dresses just side by side. Look, seems like has already gotten them sized down. Well, one size down, which is a beautiful wedding gown. But obviously, having be kind of shrunk in size to fit Helen.
I'm a small person. I'm sorry.
But yet, you also see that like the extra cloth has already been used into another dress. That's like right there. You just see him like going to town and the way he's working. And you see this rainbow haired woman kind of like over to the side. It's like, okay, I'm thinking this hairstyle might be better. I mean, she's making notes and just looking at the dresses, but having to wait till she actually sees them in the dress to kind of decide the perfect hairstyle and such. Make me one more perception check as you have walked into the store. Because happens this would be about the right time on this.
All right. I need someone to translate that for me.
Okay, you rolled a 12 on that one. Trying to decide on timing here.
Got it. Time at that craft fair? Got it. Oh, like big.
No clue whether 12 is good or bad.
Haven't entered just yet. Might enter while you're there, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I think we're going to take a break right here, take some bio break and such. So we'll be right back, everyone, as I'm trying to decide all this and we find out how this goes and then catch up with Bastille about entertainment. So be right back, everyone. All right, everyone, we're coming back live to the world of Kaataria. And as we were going on break, Amethyst has entered the tailor shop where the tailor's already working on the 2 wedding dresses, and he definitely is working fast. Hairdresser's there and such. And as you have entered Amethyst, and you're probably walking up to him, probably, correct?
I think I've got enough perception to know that he's working very busily. So, Amethyst says to the general room at large, hello. I was told I would be looking for, and I've already forgotten his name.
Enter name here.
Jilgara.
Blah, blah, blah.
Looking for Delgara. I'd be looking for Delgara.
Oh, yes. How can I help you? Amethyst Copperkey, correct? I think I made a nice dress for you about 5 years ago.
Oh, sure. Make me remember things. Hang on, I got a bone breaker rolling over me. Damn bone breakers.
Yeah.
Interrupting my conversations.
How dare they?
And basically, yes, that is true. Amethyst would know. I know Lola wouldn't.
But okay, so I didn't know I'd already been to this guy. Let me reframe the answer as if I knew what I was talking about. Oh, there you are. Yes, it was lovely. Thank you ever so much. I'm afraid I'm obliged to call upon your services again. Certainly nothing so complicated this time. I'm simply going to need a robe to go over my armor to perform the ceremony.
Oh, of course. That won't be much of a problem at all. Any certain design in it that you would want?
Well, I'm thinking we'll probably want to embroider a rose upon the breast. It doesn't seem quite the... I'll, of course, be wearing my own... Amethyst points to her amulet of
Vita.
Vita. And she says, although I'd normally be wearing the mark of Vita, I think this will be enough.
Well, I can get both of those emblems into it quite easily. In fact, if that's what you would want, wouldn't take me more
if you
than.
would, please.
Oh yes, it would be ready in maybe an hour or two. Actually, luckily, I'm not the only one working here. As you can see, we definitely got everything under control, and due to magic and such, I can definitely have that ready. Definitely will make sure we have the person performing the ceremony up and ready as well.
Excellent. And I believe you should still have my measurements on file, unless I've gained any weight.
Going over the armor, where this robe is. One moment. This does a couple of measurements of you right there and there. I got them. Not a problem. It doesn't look like you have, so that's good. As he's finishing this up, the door would open, and there is this half tiefling, half Azamar woman walking in. And actually, to do a better description, why don't you do it, Sakaria?
Oh, Sakaria is fair-skinned with shoulder-length black hair and bright blue cat's-like eyes, and just unique in a sense, as he does like to have her daggers close by.
Amethyst notices another customer has entered the shop, and
just for you, Amethyst, this is like what the? You've never seen anyone like this. This is like a very unusual thing ever. I mean,
Have
yes,
I
there are.
never seen a tiefling before?
You've seen tieflings and you've seen Asmars, and for your knowledge, Asmars are celestial type of creatures. Tieflings are infernal style creatures. So a joining of two, one of each of those, creating is like unheard of ever. Because even right now, it's not like that would ever come to pass. So it is definitely unusual to you.
All right. Amethyst does a double take, but tries hard not to. I do not know if this character would perceive that or not, or if even it would phase her one way or the other. I suppose that would be up to her drive.
Sicaria wouldn't be phased by it.
Probably wouldn't be phased by it. I mean, you could try to do a. I guess it would be stealth to not make it look obvious of the double take amethyst. Thing is, the DC for this is actually kind of on the lower end because you could pull it off.
I'm assuming this is not low stakes, but I just like, oh gosh, what would be the result if I did a critical fail?
It would be totally obvious to her if it's a critical fail.
Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's my roll?
20.
Slick.
Oh yeah, you do this double take, but as being passively on the perceptive side, Sicaria doesn't notice it. She doesn't realize it's a double take or anything like that. It's like you pull that off smoothly.
So, carefully averting her eyes as quickly as possible, Amethyst decides to make herself scarce, seeing as whatever their background, it's still another customer. I should be on my way. So,
that was in your head, I hope.
That was in my head. Although, no, it would have been allowed if I had failed the roll. Probably, I would have said something ridiculous like, "Yeah, I have to go see about a tiefling. I mean, I have to go see about it, etc."
But I have to go see about a cup of tiefling. I mean, tea.
But let me see. Before she heads out, actually, Amethyst does stop abruptly and then turns around and says, "By the way, can you direct me to a good gift shop?"
It depends on type of gifts you're looking for. There's plenty of shops around. I can't state for sure because I don't normally work here in this town. Of course, you know I'm from Tarak.
Point taken. Well, I'll be on my way. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And go on.
Yes, he's like, okay. And yes, I have those dresses resized right there at the counter for you.
Sicaria would say thank you, and before Amethyst leaves, she'd give her a bow and say, "I hope you have a great day, Lady Copperkey."
Pandora.
Amethyst is mildly surprised. Well, she's very surprised by this, but she does figure, well, how many dwarves are in town?
Yeah.
And gives her a gracious nod and passes out. She passes out at the shop. She doesn't just pass out on the floor.
I was really on that one. I was like, I really hope she corrects herself. If not, there was going to be a ridicule.
There's
All
going to be
right.
a punning.
Yep.
All right, so you're in search of a gift shop. Depending on what kind of gift you're thinking of giving them,
Amethyst has no clue whatsoever.
So-
Oh, wait. Actually, she does have a clue.
oh,
Bookshop,
what kind of shop?
spell shop, magic shop.
Okay,
There's got to be like a wizardy book or a sorcery book or a book of kitchen recipes. I don't know.
oh, definitely can find a shop like that for sure. Definitely with some direction and all. But with that, Lane, you can turn back to Tahita. I don't think we're going to have to worry about Sicaria. We'll cover that on Friday of what happens there. So, with that, you're looking for that kind of shop for a spell book and such. So Helen decides to go in search of a still.
Yes.
So Volka's like, I'm going to take care of a thing or two. Go ahead, have some time with them. You need it. So you're looking for Bastille. Now, let's be honest. Bastille is a dragonborn. So let's put it this way. If you're not Wolfgary, you kind of will be able to stick out in the major town.
Yeah. You stick out like a Thor sub.
Should have brought my fursuit.
A Thor sum?
Fursuit. But,
No, what a.
Sore thumb.
oh.
I know.
Okay. So, yeah, you talked to a few of the patrol and already know he's heading over to the harbor area towards some buildings. Now, as you're moving that way, we're going to go right over there to where Bastille and Tahita would be. Looking for entertainment. And we're leaving it like that. We're not going to...
Oh, Helen's going to have a field day with that one.
So, Bastille and Tahita, would you make perception checks to see if you finding the entertainment that you're thinking of?
I'd recommend a harpist, a tea set, some cake.
So
And
do
you're
I
set.
roll with advantage or no?
Yes, you are rolling with advantage because you are able to use your hearing on this. So, you're proficient, correct?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, for Bastille, as you go over there, you're noticing you're just falling in love with the beautiful music in this area. So you're not catching on to anything else. You're just listening to the music. It's kind of relaxing, kind of like de-stressing you somewhat.
Love it.
Tahita, you kind of notice that there are definitely some dancers in a certain building that you're hearing, and you're hearing like what you would consider reaction to specialized dancers.
I would mention it to Bastille.
Music, such a nice, beautiful pastime. What? Oh. Okay. Sure, lead me.
All right, so you are going to walk into the building.
Yeah.
All right. So as you walk into this place, there are definitely very revealing clothed dancers, both male and female, in different areas with beautiful music going and such in here. Of course, you have the standard whistling, hooping, and hollering type of deal from some of these sailor type of people. This is more or less on the where a lot of sailors would go hang out.
Well, do you want to try the girls or the guys first? Oh boy.
The hater would just look over to Bastille and say, I'm going to let you pick that.
But I thought lately I can't use the ladies' excuse, can I? No, I can't. Okay. So then I go over to the male side, and do you want me to make any more rolls, or you just want me to go to the male side, and then RP happens?
Uh, you can go to the male side, but you're gonna have to try to decide what you're gonna pick. So a good perception check to help you see what might catch the eye, per se, as to who you might want to talk to.
There you go. It's a miracle.
Yeah. So going to the guy side. Um. Yeah. There's a few Bulgarian males. Uh. Basically all white to gray furred. There's really nothing other than that. That seems to be the fur coloration of the Wolfgarians in this area. Lana's in that coloration, but she actually has some striping in her fur of a brownish type for Pack Lily. You'll notice this with some of the packs that how their furs are. So you're figuring these are from Pack Rose. There's also a couple human males. There's females still that, but also a Azamar female, male. God, why am I saying females? Male. There is an Azamar male, and a couple of Azamar elves. I can't talk tonight. Elf males.
You know what? I'm just gonna save you. I'm just gonna save you. You gave me a nice selection. Because good old Sicaria opened Pandora's box. We're gonna do that tomorrow one.
So you're gonna walk up to the Azamar male. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So is he currently dancing? What is that person doing?
The music kind of has ended. He's kind of walking off as one of the others is going to take his spot as he's walking off. I mean,
All right. I'll just bow to him nicely and be like, "Hello, I am Bastille Babliole, the bridesmaid of Helen of Pack Rose. Was wondering if, in specific times, whatever, but like, if you, I know it is last minute, but you think you could do a performance for the lovely future chiefess of Pack Rose?"
he kind of looks at you for a moment. I mean, I definitely can. I mean, I'm not going to be dancing at that time. I definitely could use the your extra coin if there's coin involved.
Oh, you won't have to worry about coin. Don't worry. uh, But of course, I give him directions, whatever, because I'm not gonna know every step. I'm not actually Bastille, so, and I'll be like, well, I hope we get to see it tonight, because yeah, that's basically what I've been looking for is proper entertainment, and you seem to fit the bill.
All right, I'll be there.
Thank you. So I bow, and then walk away. Take a deep breath.
Helen, make a perception roll. Advantage, of course, because you're using your hearing and smell here.
Perception.
Yep.
The steal advantage.
Nope.
I think you found me.
Yeah, with a 22.
I
Yeah.
need to get better at hide and seek.
So you have already made it to a harbors, and you are heading towards this where Bastille and Tejeda's come out of a building, and they're kind of like, what are you two trying to decide what to do now?
Well, I'd be looking at Tate. I'd be like, well, do we need any more? Shoot, I should ask the specific number. Oh, well, if I make him bankrupt, oh, well.
And you're walking up hearing this, because I'm sorry.
True bankrupt. What did you do this time?
Oh, don't worry, I just sold your estate to everyone. I'm kidding.
What?
You know, nothing big.
Big.
You know,
I'm not in the mood for jokes. Truly, I am not. I have a lot on my mind, and
well, you see, I gotta be deceptive because, like, this is supposed to be a surprise, but yet you're here. Now you've complicated things. You can whisper what you want here, and I'll do the work. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise. So, yeah.
I'm leaving it up to you and my cousin. Hopefully, my cousin knows a bit better than you, but also at the exact same time, you should know a bit better than yourself too. So I am trusting you with this.
That's
I
a lot of
truly
standards.
am.
I don't know. Your cousin seems like she's a pro at this. So
Yeah, I mean, I only grew up with her.
maybe I have to take her on her journey. Get some nice advice. You know. I'm kidding. Anyways. Since you say you're gonna leave it up to me, you're not gonna give me any hints. I didn't need them anyways. Taheda blindfold her. I gotta go pick some more people.
Whoa, wait, what?
Surprise!
What do you mean pick more people? Whoa, don't even try.
Why? I've
You
only
would
had
say it.
one of them so far, and I'm not telling you what race it is.
I know what race it would probably be.
Do you though?
Diana's just laughing, but she does pull an extra blindfold out.
I look at Taheda like, you do this, you're not going to like the outcome. Taheda, I mean it, you're not doing this.
I'm just looking at her. I'm just like, do it. Or you give me a hint.
Diana's just going to look at Helen and say, well, you do need more training.
I swear to God, you blindfold me, I'm going to use snow just to find out what you're doing.
And that's when Snow gets kidnapped.
Yep.
Not when snow's on my shoulder all the time.
And we blindfold Snow.
I'll spin you around.
Oh.
I came here for you, Besta. I wanted to show you something. Privately and alone.
Okay, what did you say? I definitely wasn't clipping you. Okay.
Oh my god! Damn it!
Okay,
With
okay.
With Tejeda hearing Helen say that, she'd hand the extra blindfold over to Bastille and say, "I'll see you guys later," and head back to probably just the shops to look through things.
But Tejeda, I love you. Come back.
How about this? Tejeda takes me somewhere, or gets me away from here. You finish what you need to do, and then I steal you away from Tejeda. Sounds like a plan? Before Tejeda leaves.
This is part of your bachelorette party. Surprise! Oh, didn't see that one coming, did ya?
I had a feeling. I had a feeling it would be.
Yep. Completely planned. I knew you'd be here. Guess it's blindfolded data.
Sure.
On my high, I'll go up to a white Wolfgarian furred awesome guy, dude. So yeah.
Okay. Just the sake for brevity and all, you're booking them to whoever else you wish. Just give me a whole list and PM.
Okay. Here, this will be real easy. Real easy. Real easy. Yep. No emotes, just that. Done.
Oh my god. Do I even want to know or no?
Probably not.
Okay. We're just going to say, yeah, okay. I got it handled.
Alright.
Basically, yeah. And when you say that, it's. Don't worry about it. Okay. And actually, all that would come because some I've been booked for another place.
Yep.
So, with that already done, now it's like Tejeda's going off wherever, and Helen's got you to go wherever now.
Publish. What are you two gonna do?
Alright. For you, Vestal, Helen will, as you two are walking, Helen would say, "This is a place that only I know. I'm showing it to you. And only you." Oh god.
You were saying.
Okay.
I'm showing you this place, so don't worry, it'll be fun.
I like hearing fun. I could use a break from talking to Bob, Steve, Marley, Joe, and all of them. So
Okay. So Helen would lead Bastille to where said place is.
Okay.
Her mother's workshop.
Yeah. It's like where the chiefess manor is. You kind of actually go behind it back somewhat, and there's like this small building. And as you open the door, there's a little bit of magic, sort of like maybe the Arcanus, though it's just a stagnant size inside, not like how the Arcanus is could maybe enlarge.
Hmm. Well, you definitely know how to pique my interest. Awesome.
This is where I spent a lot of time with my mother. This is technically her shop.
Hmm.
I have her grimoire and her familiar, but she does have some wizard books here. And I'm the only one that knows where the key is.
All right. Those definitely be some fun times. Kind of wish I could do something like this, but yeah, that's a story. Yes. You're what? What were you saying?
I figured we could have some time to relax or just something.
Yeah, me not feeling the hyper side of my emotions. Yeah, that sounds good.
Your hyper side? I mean, I have to make sure my dress fits. I have to see if I want color in my hair. Why would the fuck I color my hair? Like, oh my god, why would I even do that? My cousin is missing. He might be kidnapped by the stupid virgin people.
So,
Notice how she prioritizes a missing cousin with her hair color.
First off, I think you should say missing cousin out of all of those priorities first. So let's talk about that.
Not a favorite cousin, I see.
Even if it isn't your favorite cousin.
It's not unheard of for going MIA for Wolfgarians on their journey, but with all this stupid shit with Batharath and the virgins and being kidnapped and all, there might be a small freaking chance that my cousin is kidnapped because he's a virgin still.
So targets for me to line up and squish with meteors. Okay. Let's see. So what information do you have on said cousin? Like, where were they last? What do you know in general besides them being missing?
They're just MIA. That's all I know.
Okay.
My uncle doesn't really know where he is either. And that's the worst part. And when I do find him, he is getting an earful from me of not staying in communication like he should be. The little shit should know by now.
One would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, your uncle really wanted a communication from me that one time, so. But
at least I'm doing something good. I am communicating.
You are.
To
You're
a
doing
point.
better.
It's just. And then we have a wedding on top of all this. Like, seriously, I don't know anymore.
Well,
It didn't help that Amethyst wanted vows for me, and I can't put my freaking feelings into fucking words. Nothing is working.
Because you're not expressing yourself at all right now.
Okay, do a wisdom save for me, Helen.
To see how crazy I went.
And a stealth check to see how.
No, you can forget a stealth check.
It's a wisdom save. It's just straight up wisdom. That's a +2, not a +1.
Yes, okay, so it's an 18. All right. So, yeah, she's going on and on about this, so it's almost like she's got maybe a tear or two starting to run down her face. But still.
all right. well, when I started seeing the tear, I just, whatever sentence of the she's doing, I just embrace her for a hug and just simply say this. Just keep saying what you're saying. Let it all vent out. Just, it's the two of us here. I'm here for you. It's a lot to take in. I've never gotten married. I'm kind of afraid to with how crazy I get, but this is the least I can do for you is be your little dragonborn teddy bear right now. So just hug it out, vent it out. Maybe we can try some of these books. However you feel. So
I would just start to hug Bastio as tightly as possible and put my face into his chest and just start muffing love like, I just want my mom here, and it's just, this is not fair. I'm using her dress and she's not here with me, and just I'm going on and on about like all the bad stuff and all the stuff I just want here, and I know I can't, and it's just not fair, and you know.
well, for any concise things that I pick up, I'll eventually just be like, well, I bet you'll look great in that dress, and I bet somebody is going to be like, well, dang there, Helen, you looking mighty fine. So I think you know exactly who I'm talking about. Or if you don't, you need to get your eyes adjusted. I mean, even though she does go like stealth, and it's very, very hard to pick her up at times, and she doesn't have perfume.
Oh, she's easy to find in the snow. She's not that quiet as you think she is in the snow.
It's hard to be
Fine.
quiet in snow in general.
It's
Well, I
more
guess
the
you
fact-
should- Go
Go
ahead. No, you go ahead. I'm letting you vent.
it's just I feel like a jerk because she came to Mom's grave. And I feel like she shouldn't have had to even do that just for me.
It shows how much she cares about you. She's willing to take a bullet for you, I bet. Well, it wouldn't be a bullet. Willing to take a fireball for you. How about that? That sounds better.
No, I don't want her getting hurt.
Point being, you mean the world to her, and she's not gonna make anything, if she can help it, get in the way, having her sweet, but icy, fiery, radiant, tempered Helen of Pack Rose. So I'm the best counselor. No, I'm not.
I'm not that tempered.
You're right. You're not German. He's got real big problems.
You're not tempered, you're arc tempered. I mean, what?
Oh my God, Fuzzy, no.
The pun game is strong today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is strong, isn't it?
Yes. Oh no, is this... Why does everything have to be so complicated? Why can't things be easy?
Because that would make it easy.
Well, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Miss.
I know.
Well, that's why we have goals in mind. We get those goals done. We hit Mount Bowser's head on a nice, cozy fire. And then you can hopefully have it easy for however long. I mean, chiefess duty is going to be tough, but that doesn't mean that you have to be alone with it. I mean,
Damn it! That's right. I also have to talk to frickin' Atreya. That's going to be great. Great.
Do you want me to be there with you?
No, it has to be private. I'm pretty sure she wants it private.
Oh, I mean, I could just stick my nose in a book, if that helps. No, but
Just-
seriously, that's yeah. I wish you luck there.
Grom and Tahia don't even know about my cousin yet.
Well, that can easily change. And besides, I mean, yeah, they'll be shocked, mad, whatever, but in the end, we're all gonna help you. I mean, you're one of our best friends.
I just found out about it too.
Yeah.
Before the wedding. No, I feel like it makes it worse.
Well, think of it this way. At least it's not, oh, I've known about this for 2 weeks. So, we get the wedding done, then we can focus on that. So,
That's if we can find him, but we have other things like the stupid temples and Jamon. I
well,
swear to God, if Jamon's doing something stupid, I am freezing his ass. I am freezing him. I am freezing him solid. He's going to shatter like glass. I am tired of the shit with him. Comprende?
well, you see, I think there's a Minotaur that would like you. And I think he would call you something. Let's see here. I think he'd call you the Avalancheinator, like that. So, yeah.
I'm just.
The one person you should listen for to be calling for her sin is me. So, no, don't worry about Betraya. So,
But yeah, in all seriousness, there's not just us trying to take down Bowser. There's a lot of other people. We could probably let them know too, that other group about your cousin and such. I mean, we got a lot of connections. We just gotta think positive, hope for the best. No point in getting all depressed. Trust me.
Savonka's going to even ask Pepper to help. I don't know how to feel about this.
I think that's perfectly fine. I mean, German kept her very close, and yeah, I mean, I don't have much experience with her, but he definitely saw a lot of use in her, so that's just my personal thingamabobbers, and Sylvanka seems to have some things about it, so I don't have a problem with it. So I kind of want to get to know her better myself.
You don't. You really don't.
Oh well. This is Bastille we're talking about.
Yeah, this is Bastille.
all right.
Out of character, I could just see her cousin just doody-doo, minding his own business, and then an army comes out of nowhere to rescue him. And then he's just like, what the fuck?
And Helen's like, don't you fucking scare us like that, you little shit. It's like,
I wasn't doing anything.
not communicating.
Can't help it. I was looking at these nice batch of roses over here.
That's going to be a sign of Helen that y'all will be like, oh shit.
Well, at any rate, I think it's time for magic learning and delving and all that. You seem to be somewhat better anyway, so yeah, we've had a nice heart to heart. I think it's time for some learning. Gotta mix the two together, Let's do it. We're spell
Okay.
buddies after all.
Yes, we are. Okay. Helen would also pull out her mother's grimoire at this point too, from her bag.
All right. Your mother's grimoire. Okay. Were you
Yes.
doing with that? Because you did learn everything out of it you could have.
I'm showing it to Bastille.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I learned as much as I could from here. Maybe some of these spells can help you too.
Yeah. I definitely don't doubt it. This will be fun.
All right. So you try and learn spells just from your mother's grimoire for Bastille. Basically, Bastille's trying to learn spells from your mother's grimoire with your assistance. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Performance
If
performance
that's okay
roll
with-
from Helen. Bastille has a intelligence roll for learning.
Intelligente. Here we go. Let's get that
If I can-
intel. 18. All right.
Oh. Ouch.
I like my roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a good roll. I mean, definitely gonna learn one of the spells out of there.
Nice.
Helen is still so worked up that she can't really focus.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. You know that wonderful spell called Send Message that Helen uses so much, Bastille?
No, this is the first time I've ever heard of it.
Yay! You get to share my pain.
All right, I'll go look in the D&D 5e and all that stuff. So yeah. Let's see.
So it should be a third level spell.
All right, cool. Actually, I could just make this easier. What? I don't need to type this out. Edit character. Come here. Let's see. You keep going while I'm adding this. It's not going to take very long. Let's see.
Yeah. Basically, the long distance send message, or sending, I believe, is actually the correct word for it. You send a short message of 25 words or less. We kind of ignore the 25 word limit with me. Creature hears it in its mind, recognizes you as a sender, and can answer in a like manner. And you can even send it to other planes. But there is a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
Shoot. Oh well. So well, we learn it and all that stuff, and I'm like, so that's how you do that. I should have learned this a while ago, but I like fire, and I just kind of play with it in my hand. And I'm like, then I like these meteors too. They're kind of fun. Kind of just circle around the fire, like.
You kind of have to understand. My mother wasn't really big into
Destruction
like-
magics.
destruction magic. She was more passive of messaging, and if she can hide, she knows how
Mental.
to hide.
Mental magic.
Mental. All right. A lot of the mental magics.
Now I kind of wonder what mine would, or what she'd all learned and what phases and yada yada. But I don't really feel like going back to Turok to figure all that out. Especially if a certain someone is there, but anyways.
Alright, so that happens. Let's see. Tahita kind of went back to the place. Alright, Amethyst, you were guild shopping. So you definitely would find a magic shop, or a magical acquisition style shop. What were you gonna look for in particular? I mean,
Well, I figured, okay, this girl's doing ice spells. I could find a little. What flavor of magic is she? Sorcerer, wizard, warlock? I don't know what these.
I am sorcerer and dual classing in wizardry and wizard, but mainly sorcerer first.
yeah, she's ice sorceress that has some radiant mixture because she decided that changed from fire ice.
Best decision ever.
Yeah. She's
And-
always.
And you remember that she's done some of these illusion / mental style magics as well.
So with only the most vague idea of what to find, but with something in the with something of the idea of finding a new spell for Helen to learn. And then stopping and wondering if this is appropriate for a wedding. Shouldn't I buy pie pans or matching plates or something?
And this magical sapphire says, it's fine. I'm kidding. See?
So, I guess. So, what would I need to roll? Would it be Wisdom, Arcana, or just observation?
Roll me a Arcana check followed by a perception.
Oh no! It looks
I
like
don't-
you're getting matching plates.
No. 20 Arcana, nat 20 perception.
Oh my god, man!
You're a real shining gem today.
I think Amethyst is the only one that's really been rolling the best.
Mhm.
God,
Yeah, I didn't-
you all needed her Saturday, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Frick.
You should have seen how many ones was rolled on Saturday.
Oh Jesus.
Nice.
There's a lot of broken things in a cave.
Oh dear.
Well, no, one of them has a broken thing. Everyone else just left theirs.
Let's see. You have a misfired pistol. Sin had a
Yes.
misfired pistol.
Oh dear.
We had what?
Eileen's character had a crossbow break.
Ellie's character broke her crossbow as well. Correct.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
like had to punch your way out of that dungeon, huh?
Pretty close too, yeah.
Yeah, the only one's
Yeah.
ranged weapon that wasn't misfiring that actually helped, that basically killed it in the end was Beacon's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, after
And he did
Dad,
an
or
amazing
rather,
job.
Tommy tried seducing the damn monster.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
and then I was able to break the loot.
You
Yes.
broke the loot.
I broke the loot.
Yep.
We'll get into finish a recap of that later. So, yeah, you're definitely it's like you're thinking about the plates and stuff, but yet then you find this very ornate book, and as you look at it, this is like a major comprehensive magical book for wizards. It covers all lines of magic. But we're talking a very beautiful cover, a lot of detail per se. In common. And as you look through it, yeah, she probably knows some of these spells, but there's others in there that maybe she's never heard of and such.
And better yet, the binding is lovely. To
Mhm.
look ever so nice on a shelf in her new home. Much better than dishes.
Mhm.
Amethyst looks around a little more, just to see if there are any clerical materials, since, well, might as well pick up something for myself.
Oh, with your rolls there. Oh, you find actually a paladin book, a full-on paladin grimoire book as well. Probably not as fancy looking as what you have picked up for the wedding gift, but it's still very complete guide type thing.
Amethyst decides to make her purchases before she gets too greedy or winds up spending too much time in the shop because there's still a lot that has to be done.
Okay.
So she makes her purchase.
All right. You go up to the cashier, shop owner, and it's only like 15 gold for the 2 books.
Wow. Lucky Amethyst.
Steal.
Well, the wizard book
Must
was
be a
like
thief.
10 gold alone. The other one was just 5 gold on cost.
All right, deduct that from my pocket monies.
Yep. So you have that. So then just want to look at time and all because we want to make sure we get certain things done. Okay. So with that, what do you wish to do?
Um. All right. The Amethyst decides she needs to locate some wrapping paper, and then she's got some preparations to do when she gets back to her room.
Wrapping paper is easily wrapping paper or gift like bags to put the gift in. You can find that easily.
All right, gift bags are secured.
Yep. And I take it you're
And
going back to your room
the-
or a room you're kind of sharing with your mom as you both just.
yeah.
All right. So with that, all right, we're getting on into the more afternoon hours. Helen,
Yes.
you start realizing about the time that you know you need to go try on your dress.
Okay.
So, do you want Bastille going with you, or I mean, Bastille is your
I will look at this still. I have to try on my dress. Would you accompany for that?
I mean, sure. I mean, I wish Tato would have had somebody with them and stuff. Ugh, remembers that guard incident. Like, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll go with you. Let's go.
Yay.
So with that, you leave your mom's workshop, closing the door, locking it, and heading down that way.
Yep.
Both of you roll perception checks, and this is definitely on hearing. You know
I
who?
get.
Yeah, you
I
get
get
advantage. Okay. Now, Bastilles.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's a 15. I still don't understand why it's not giving me the +2 and only doing the +1.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. 15, yeah, but what the DC is for this. Okay. That's fine. That's good. So, yeah, you make your way to the tailor shop going in. And you see one of the dresses. Actually, not both. As you see the hairstylist right there, like, oh, yes, he's working on the other dress and thought it'd be wise just to kind of have it separated at the moment.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
So if you wanted to, you can go ahead and try this on, he said. And he'll be out here in just a moment to make sure everything's fitting right.
Okay. I would go to the fitting room and change.
Alright. And as you put on this dress, you find that it is like perfectly fit. He has hit it on the nose.
Mark?
Yeah, on the mark. Very fashionable. It's just, it's like perfect as you come out.
I would come out and do a little twirl for Bastille.
Looks good on you. Yay.
She's like, oh, dang, I don't think he's going to have to do any more altercation to it. It's like perfect. That man works miracles, I think. Now, looking at your nail in this dress, I would definitely suggest kind of like, and she comes over to kind of take some of your hair and all. It's just kind of like, starts doing like a hairdo, kind of like having something in this range would maybe work.
Okay.
just
I'm just
yeah, you're just kind of like in maybe stunned. All right, well, I will be over at your room first for the wedding, as I'm not sure who's going to go in first, but I'll definitely be there in the morning to help you with your hair and all that. Make sure about your makeup, because trust me, you're not going to touch that, because I have seen women try to do their own makeup for their wedding, and oh my. Talk about disasters.
actually I'm not that bad with makeup, but you're the stylist. I'll allow you to do what you do.
Yes, and it's your big day. It'd be better for you.
Helen just has her hands up in surrender. Like, see, I'm surrendering.
You finally see Kajara come out. Oh my! Oh, I have really outdone myself, haven't I? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, perfect. If you want, you can go ahead and take this wedding dress back to your room for the wedding. Um, Hopefully your bride-to-be will be here in an hour or so, and I'll be finished up with her dress as well.
I think I relate to that man pretty well.
Um, I actually have a quick request from you. If you don't mind, and I understand there's a lot you have to do,
Oh,
could you
I've got a lot of help here. What is it? What is it?
could you make me a tiara out of roses? Like the hardy blue roses that we have around the pack.
Oh, you can consider that done. I'll have her. I'm sure she'll be happy to bring that over in the morning, but I'll definitely get that done for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, yes, that would definitely set up your hair in certain ways."
Well, isn't there a saying, something old, something new, and something blue for weddings?
Oh my god.
Out of character, don't forget something borrowed.
Oh, okay, yes. And something borrowed, but Helen doesn't really have anyone to borrow things from, so.
Let you borrow one of my books.
Something old, something new, and something.
Goes something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Blue.
It's usually always been three things, but it seems to be becoming four because it was actually new, old, and blue. That's what
Yeah.
it's always been.
World of
The
Kaataria.
old kind of gets switched up with borrowed, is what it comes down to. That's what happens there.
Yeah. You still know what I'm saying, though.
Yes, 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 yes. So, oh, yes, 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 of course. So, yes, I believe you're quite right. So, with that, unless anything else, any other RP happens here.
Nope. Helen would go change and immediately go hide the dress. We're in her room, so if Savanka ends up walking in her room, she can't see it. The dress is hidden.
Yes. So, with that, Amethyst, I know you was going to be working on a few things, but you realize it's about time for you to go pick up your robe from there. Grom, of course, you're wanting to go pick up your armor.
Yep.
Do you need me for anything else tonight or no?
Technically, I don't need you for anything else, as that side's kind of gonna be understood as to what happens at that bachelorette party. So, yeah, I think you're good for tonight, Ellie. Next Monday night's the big night, though. So, with that, you're able to go pick up your armor, Grom, quite, and talk about a definitely nice shine, no dents in the armor. And do me a perception check, though.
Okay. Uh, hey, there's a good perception roll.
Yes. So when you're picking up armor and all, and it's like you picking up this faint smell of. Now armor has a distinct smell. I mean, it doesn't always smell good. It smells like that he's even tried to have like some roses fragrance embedded into the armor to help with the smell.
That smells pretty good. Thank you.
Oh, of course, anything. I mean, make tomorrow a great day. So you get that. Walking anywhere else.
Any other destinations, Sir Grom?
Um, what did he have? I don't know of any other places that he would go.
All right, so you're heading back to the room and such. So Amethyst,
Yeah.
of course, would be heading back to the tailor shop. I have to have her make a perception check as she is passing the Arcana to shop. Okay, that's good. Good roll. Good roll.
Good for me or good for you?
Good all around. Let's put it that way. So yeah, you get back into the shop, and it happens when you are entering. You see that Savanka's coming out with like her dress, kind of wrapped up, going back to her room. Oh, hello, Amethyst. I just came and got my dress. This man works wonders.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm just here to pick up my own robes.
Oh yes, yes, I actually did see it, and it's gonna look awesome on you. I know that for sure.
As long as I don't trip over it.
Oh, I'm sure you won't. And she'll make her way out as he comes. Ah, Miss Copperkey, I see you made it back. Here, right over here.
Amethyst follows him to presumably where the dress is
Well,
chilling.
yeah, well, the robe style to go over the armor, and when you see it, it's like beautifully done, and it's like, okay, here, let's just have you try it on right over your armor.
Amethyst slips it on over her mithril half plate.
Oh yeah, and it's like perfectly sized, perfect length, no problems.
Satisfied, Amethyst removes it and says, I don't think we'll be needing to make any more alterations. This is perfect. Thank you.
Oh, of course, it's always great to be doing this. Still got a couple of things to work on. Uh, can't wait to see the wedding tomorrow.
We'll see you there.
So with that, you turn to leave to go out. Uh, anywhere else you planning on going?
No, Amethyst has homework to
No.
do because she does have to study those. She still has to figure out what how she's going to be making. What do they call it? I guess just the wedding.
Just try and
Maybe
go
with
over
G.
more of the vows and works and such.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you head back till for a while longer. I mean, it's still maybe an hour or two before dusk, really, as you go over it. It gets to be about evening time, and Helen, you have somewhere to be.
Yep. Helen would be on her way to where she needs to be.
So, yeah, right before you're leaving out, but still, Tahita.
Dragon.
I believe you are you going to stop to see if Amethyst wants to come to this bachelorette party?
Nope, we're gonna be meanies and not have her partake in the wine. Nope, we're gonna be doing that.
Okay. So you two are already heading back to the bachelorette party. Grob technically got invited to come over to Savankas for the night. And it's just going to be understood how that one goes. I mean, probably of the two, it's a wilder of the two.
Helen's more tame.
To a point.
Yes.
But then you ask Bastille to do something.
I might regret this decision.
So, yeah, Amethyst is just going to work on that, obviously. Not really. Maybe just a glass of wine or something because her mother's come back, but she's not trying to disturb her. So, yeah, Tahita and Bastille, you're already back over there. You already see that it is ready to go. Some childhood friends of Helen's is there. That sort of thing.
Oh, joy.
Yeah. And, of course, I'm going blank on my names right now.
Yep.
Lediga is just got everything. She's like, oh, got it ready for when we want the special entertainment to come out.
Perfect.
I guess right about now, Helen would be poking her head in, like, is it safe to come in? Like, not knowing.
Yeah. Yeah, as you start to poke your head in, Lediga just like, oh, hey, cousin, why don't you come on in?
Sure. I would just walk in, just
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, you walking in and you see like, oh, there's some bottles on ice on the
Yeah.
table. There's a lot of nice sweets. Different Wolfgarian ones, some of your favorites.
Yes.
There's a
You
nice,
see Helen's
beautiful.
looking at the sweets and just start drooling a bit, like, oh.
So yeah, I mean, you see this. There's like a nice musical group just playing some mellow music at the moment.
Oh. I really want to say I don't trust any of you with this. Whatever. I just kind of want to say roll YOLO. Kind of. I'm on that verge, but I also know I shouldn't trust all of you. right now with all this.
Well, I mean, you don't know. I mean, it's like you could just you would have to roll an insight to see if anything is going on.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm lazy.
Yeah, you're okay. If you're not, then you. It's like, well, all right. So you're able to start. It's like, okay, well, we can definitely get this underway. And any RP that happens, go ahead. There's a set time when the special entertainment is going to happen.
And I'm just around, just like, yeah, what?
Ali!
Yeah, let's play some strip poker. Let's do it.
No.
Pandora's box, baby.
God damn.
Let's go play some strip poker with you.
I'm glad she's put joking behind that because if it would have been set like that, I'm like, okay, you better be saying that in voice.
Oh god, I would just be like, no, we're not doing that. No. I trust you guys, but I don't trust you that much.
Yes, you do.
Suggest it again after a few drinks.
Drinks are delicious. Tastes just like candy.
So with that, I mean, you're able to, like, just sit down, join the music, doing whatever
Yep.
RP you wish. Of course, you get handed a glass of wine. It's like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You definitely need some for relaxing your nerves.
They can still tell that my hands are a little shaky.
Mhm.
Roll a deck save.
Yeah. And roll a con save.
That.
I mean,
You
if
don't
I
have
spill wine
to-
on myself, I spill my wine on myself.
You don't have to make those rolls.
I don't know what type of RP should be going on, so.
Well, there should be presents. I believe Amethyst would have sent her present on ahead. I mean, since she couldn't be there because busy and all. But can we just retcon in that Amethyst handed off a wedding gift to somebody at the party?
Oh, go ahead and have the. Yeah. Yeah, you could have handed that to Bastille and Bastille maybe asked. Maybe. Or,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Steal
I'll
total.
continue with this. I'll look at her. I'm like, dang, this book is amazing. Where'd you get
Hey,
it?
it's wrapped. It's a wrapped
It's kind of wrap gift. So even though you know it's a book, it's like, dang, I wonder what kind of book it is.
Yeah. So anyways, I'll
you
be
can
like,
only wrap a book so many ways.
Yeah.
no, I can see through with book vision.
This is a book I must keep.
I'm like, dang, I might keep this for myself. A nice book. No, I'm kidding. I'll get it to her. This is good.
Yeah. So as you're drinking and all, some of the gifts are brought up for you that's already been, being handed off. That you might still get some at the wedding, as
Matching plateware.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a few other gifts you would get, depending on whatever. But yeah, like you get this one. You see that it's from Amethyst, and I say when you open it up, this is like almost like a red leather, gold with silver embroidery into the leather. We're talking like color print ink in with the black ink on the pages and all type of wizard book that she got you. We're talking beautiful, fancy.
Well, dang. She must have spent good coin for this.
Mm-hmm. What's Bastille's? And I mean, Tejada can't technically see this, so it has to be kind of described to her.
Tejada could probably hear like gasps and oohs and ahs.
Yeah.
So I'll start describing it, and then eventually I'm like, I can't believe it's a Bastille.exe has stopped working. And I just have a big old open mouth. Can't do anything.
I just look at you and you become like that. I'm just like, really now? I'm the one that has to be like this. Not you!
He is broken.
Can't break
I
nothing.
failed my con save.
Out of character. Drink more wine.
Here's more wine. You'll be fine. Everything will be peachy. Just have the wine.
Don't get me too much wine, that might come after Amethyst and be like, buy me books like that for in Dwarvish and you're amazing.
Let's get married.
I can easily fix that. Come here, Grom. Kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
Tejeda's going to go up to Bastille, put a hand on his shoulder, and then wave a playing card set in front of his face.
I see cards. Hi, cards. Yes, hello.
So how about this? Once this is done, we will go and look for a book like that for you.
I like the way you talk.
You see how little I paid for that book, and then the jig will be.
No, it'd be good. I think Bastille, if that happens, I'd just be like, dang, that's a low price. So.
Alright, so yeah, after I mean, knowing Helen, she's nursed that first glass of wine so she wouldn't have to drink as much.
Yes, I slowly nurse my wine.
She knows how this can get.
It's
Yep.
your bachelorette party. Why would you want to not?
I know too well. I've been to a few.
Well, it's very possible she's been to a few right before turning it on. Know how wild that can get.
Yes, so she nurses her wine.
So, you know, thing is, your cousin makes sure, okay, here's you a second glass now that you finally finished your first one.
You should know by now I don't drink these glasses as fast as everyone else does.
Oh, well, you know, you never know. You might want to start drinking more.
I just. You never changed.
No, you know I haven't. But you gotta admit, my brother was as fun as I was.
I also got permission to yell at your brother when I do find him.
Good. I would suggest you actually hit him upside the head. But then again, that probably would. But you know, that's probably not going to work with how hard his head is.
Well, I can always hit him with a book, or I can freeze him.
Let's don't go for a kill, though. I mean, I know how good you are with ice
just
magic.
freeze his hand. Making sure he remembers. Not going to kill him. He just has to thaw out his hand a bit. Or maybe his head. Who knows?
Oh. Yeah.
Plotting against her brother.
She's like, yeah, well, let's just make sure Father doesn't disapprove of the action.
Father said I can slap him, so.
Well, yeah, but think about that. telling you to slap our brother, he at times does not remember how hard his head is.
He is a Dutz. He's bronze, not brains. All right. What more do you expect from him?
True.
Common sense, like, oh, I need to check in, does not compute with him.
When has it ever?
Out of all three of us, he's the one that gets into the most trouble.
I don't know. We got into our fair share of trouble.
Well, I'm in a lot of trouble now, but saving the entire world is not easy. So
I bet.
Not to brag or anything.
Yeah. So the
But this is how
music
we are.
starts to change in B. Now it's been kind of, a mellow, enjoyable music. It's now kind of kicking up to a more dancing style rhythm.
Oh no. I look at my cousin. I'm not dancing.
Huh? Who said anything about you dancing?
Oh no. What did you do?
I did nothing. And she just looks over to Bastille and Tejada.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I'm face palming about something that was just whispered to me, okay?
Was it by Pandora?
What, are we going to call Elaine Pandora now? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. It's a perfect name.
No, her nickname's just Pandora. There's no other name. It's just Pandora.
I thought it was Ice Queen.
No, mine's Ice Queen. I just kind of just.
Anyway, back to describing what happens next as PG-13 as I can.
Good luck.
I get a lap dance.
Wearing a tiny bow tie.
There are male dancers not very dressed.
Okay, male and female dancers.
Oh, I get female too. Okay.
Yeah, just because I was on that one male guy didn't mean I was just gonna do all males. I'm not that selfish.
No. Nope, there's male and female dancers that have definitely entered. Perfect eye candy for anyone and everyone. And the thing is, here in Kaataria, there is no, per se, augmentation surgeries like there is here on Earth.
Don't need it.
Yeah, don't need it. So yeah, you start, and yeah, you're definitely getting a few lap dances, probably from different ones.
Yeah, probably. Knew it. Helen has a smile on her face, but she's also shaking her head the entire time, like, I hate you all. Like, I love you. Right now, it's depending on how much.
You know you love your dragon more than cat.
It depends on how much.
I mean, you know, for your love for, but still, you're kind of like, all right, at least it's not.
It's not worse. Like, this is something I can handle.
Yeah. So yes, this is happening. We are not having any party crashers,
Oh, thank God.
unlike what someone was suggesting about one character. I'm like, no, that wouldn't happen. Definitely with who's in this town.
Oh, what? Helena Frost comes and crashes the party? Because of booze?
Uh,
Or was it someone different?
Well, someone was talking about Sicaria crashing the party.
Oh God, no.
I knew it was Pandora.
And Helena wouldn't be leaving the Arcanus' shop.
Oh, you're right. I already mentioned that. I forgot. I said that I'm not leaving at all because I'm smart than most think I am.
Yes. Though after a bit of time, yeah, Siri would actually walk in finally after a while.
I would look at her and just mouth, "Save me."
She just looks around, has like a bit of a wolfish grin,
Oh, of course.
walks on up. Well, but still, I see you can handle entertainment quite well.
Yeah, I impressed my master. Heck yeah.
Traitors.
Okay. So, yeah, Grob definitely had gotten a gift for Sabanka. So, okay. Alright. So, yeah, this definitely keeps going. For quite, a few hours too. It's like, okay. Siri's the type that'll say, alright, due to there is a wedding tomorrow, I think the bride needs to go get some sleep. As much as she's going to get anyway for tomorrow.
I'm proud I resisted those Wolfgarians. They're trying to get me drunk. Let's go.
I mean, at this
I
point,
love
Helen
them,
would
though.
just be tipsy.
What's up?
I'm just going to say, at this point, well, Helen would be like wine happy, almost, just like kind of wine happy.
She's wine happy. We need her out.
Unwind.
Trying to fit the part. You guys, after lap dances, Helen's just like, I gotta get over it. Just start downing it. Just like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, that's my form of drunk. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, no, Helen's wine tipsy right now. She's wine happy.
Alright. So, with that, you go back, finally getting in bed to sleep and such for the night. Is there going to be any RPs before true sleep from anyone and everyone?
Wait, on
Well, once Bastille gets back, he would smile at Bastille and says, "So from what I heard, it went pretty well."
Yes, it did. Points to a certain piece of furniture. There's my intern.
He would just grin and go to it.
And who else wants to RP?
I mean, Helen's just feeling wine happy stuff. Like, you guys are all fun and all that. Jazz just
She has gone to her room. Sleep.
yeah.
Lana would
On the
probably be
way.
in the room, but like maybe on the bed, trying to be comfortable.
What I meant was like on the way back to our rooms, Helen would just be saying that stuff like, "Yeah, I'm wine happy." I just don't feel like acting it out right now.
Yeah.
But you all get
Since Lana would be there, and I'm sorry, Drag, it's because Lana's not there. But yes, we'll just say kisses are involved because I don't want to strain her. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, if there's really no RPs, would Amethyst try?
There's one more thing I would like, and I would like, since Amethyst is finished with her homework per se, she takes a peek in the Paladin's group. Is there anything that she can learn tonight, or
Make me an intelligence roll. Let's see if you can learn anything tonight. Okay.
that go?
Oh, that went, 17. What do you think?
There's like other roly things that sometimes you have to beat, so I have no idea what the DMs.
I got this, Dragon. I got this. Yeah, that's the game. Nice job. You got something.
Yeah, you definitely got something. Did we already give you a Death Ward?
No, I do not have that.
That sounds fun.
Well, that's
Sounds
one.
handy.
You are definitely grabbing Death Ward then from it. That's what I'm trying to make sure because I cannot keep up with it. So for you, this is a 4th level spell, which I know you can't use yet, but you get 1 use of it each day. You touch
Alright.
a creature and grant it a measure of protection from death. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage, the target instead drops to 1 hit point and the spell ends. If the spell is still in effect when the target is subject to an effect that would kill it instantaneously without dealing damage, the effect is instead negated against the target and the spell ends.
So you know that power word death spell I keep mentioning?
This can ward it.
That can negate it because power word death does not deal damage.
Amethyst, you know you're the best teacher, right? Don't ever leave us.
So another great spell. So with that, I mean, of course,
Alright. I'm good for RP.
all right. Well, your mother would be in the room as well, probably doing some paperwork. I mean, she's not the type to get. I mean, she's having a glass of wine. She's gotten 1 bottle, but that's it. Not planning on getting drunk tonight.
Pretty quiet night in for the late,
Well, for the copper keys at least.
relatively speaking.
Yeah, tomorrow night might be a different story altogether.
oh god.
So I don't know if you want to converse with her on anything or if that's.
It's probably our conversation has probably been pretty much limited to how was your day?
Oh, quite fine. Fine after getting rid of that. You have a bit of a headache this morning, but how was yours?
Oh, wonderful! I've gotten ever so much done.
Well, big day tomorrow. Can't wait to see you up there performing a ceremony.
I'm all nerve.
You'll be fine. I know you will be.
Thank you, Mummy.
Probably just some more small talk like that is what.
Small talk, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess with that, dang, thought we might go a little longer, but I guess not. We might actually be. Well, thing is, next Monday night, as everyone's off to sleep for the night, next Monday night is a major wedding between Savanka Fire Dancer and Helen of Pack Rose. And I can't wait to see what happens with that. Yes, it is possible, Aline. Sorry. She just had to ask me a question about.
Pandora.
Yeah,
Not really this time, thankfully.
it's not.
Thankfully.
I mean, if it arrives, it could be like, who? Type deal, but okay. Yeah, so, as I was saying, next Monday night, it's the big day for Savanka and Helen of Pack Rose to help kind of bring Pride Month to a great end. Instead of my crazy story writing for this past Saturday, no, it was a story I felt like should be told. So we're going to have a happier story next Monday night.
Yay, happiness.
So, a wonderful wedding to be and a lot of other things like that. So, with that, tomorrow night, I am planning on streaming. Come hell or high water, because Tuesday night deserves to have a good session. They're still stuck in that temple. They're still stuck in that temple with one challenge left to go for each group. So be here at 6:30 tomorrow night as they get through that, finally meet back up, and I guess there's going to be some sad news for one group finding out about people, but how sad is it really going to be to some of them? So with that, come check us out. And then, of course, Friday night is the Kaataria After Dark as they're kind of moving around this town doing some things. It could be a kind of a shorter night, but they may have to complete one little thing and may have something special go on. But with that, keep on gaming, everyone. And I don't know of anyone who's live or. I do not understand what there is. Alright, I will take care of some of these messages after I stop streaming and find out who is streaming. I don't see anyone on my list. So, I know. Is Sue streaming or no?
Sue said that he was gonna have a like a shorter stream. I haven't seen a ping for it, so it's whatever. He kind of deserves a day off streaming every single day, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, I was looking at that. I don't
I
know.
believe he said that he was
Yeah,
going to be
I mean,
starting later because he needed to grab something from his mom's place.
his parents. Yeah, I know that. I was just checking to see, and I'm not seeing anyone on my list to really rage. So I'm just going to end stream here. Auto host will pick up whoever goes live. So with that, keep on gaming, everyone, and tomorrow night will be another nice World of Kaataria thing.